But this deck list is coming to us from Forgebroke. Forgebroke is someone after my own heart with this deck. For anybody who has watched the channel before, you know that I have played a lot of this card, and specifically in Pioneer, and I have definitely tried to get to this deck to work. This is like pretty similar to a list that I've tried before, where you have 4 Experiment 1, 4 Pelt Collector, and then you have Brawler and Mentor at the 2 slot. I don't think I had Avatar before, and that's kind of a cool upgrade. I think this card's pretty good, because it's like, if you have a bunch of stuff with counters on it, it just becomes huge, and it has Reach and Trample. Both abilities are pretty good. Luminarch Aspirant, extremely good with Scales. Only 2 Enduring Bondwarden. We're cutting some of those to make room for some removal spells. We have 2 Ram Through. I mean, not a big fan of this card. As a matter of fact, I wonder if it's just better to play Dromoka's Command. Yeah, we should just be playing Dromoka's Command instead of that card. Like, it's just a better card, I think. The more I think about it. Yeah, we should play Dromoka's Command. But one card we're trying here is Snakeskin Veil, which is, you know, if you make something really big, it's a way to protect your big thing. And I think this is a cool, interesting idea, which I haven't tried main deck before. So I want to see how that plays out. Stonecoil, very good. Protection comes up sometimes. Just a big thing with Trample. And yeah, sideboard's pretty straightforward. This just looks like a very clean list. Could have some very aggressive draws. Excited to see how it plays out. Yeah, but like, I just think the upside of Command also making them sack enchantments is pretty huge. You know what I mean? Do you think Ram Through is better? I don't know. Nah, this deck is just so low curve that I just don't think Gigantha's ever going to be relevant. And Avatar is massive. I think Avatar is a huge pickup. I kind of like Command. No, I've never tried Ram Through, but I have played Command before. I think Command's a little bit better. We could try Ram just because I haven't played it yet. This deck, you could get some reach out of this. Like, you could just make a giant thing, and maybe if your giant thing doesn't have Trample, just push through the last couple points of damage with this. I could see it being good. We'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. One thing I was thinking about the other day, and I don't really know, like, what this means and where to go with it, but I'm just saying, you can search for Boon Satyr with Huntsman's Redemption. You know what's something you can also do? You can also search for Gore Clan Rampager with Huntsman's Redemption. And I wonder if I should just be playing a Gore Clan in my Boats deck. It's like a really sick card to tutor for. Because sometimes you just get into board stalls, you know? I kind of want to lead with Brawler against the Stomp deck. And then if they tap out, I can go Mentor into a 3/3 Stonecoil. Does that make sense? It's just their deck plays 4 Stomps. I don't want to play Mentor into Stomp. Make them play a 3-drop here, and then I can just get value out of my Mentor before they kill it. Yeah, see? If they attack, I'm not blocking. Although I kind of get destroyed if they go Land of Crow Noir, steal this. That would be really bad. You would save Stonecoil? Really? I mean, the Stonecoil gets in a lot more damage this turn. I think I'm supposed to play Stonecoil here. Because it just pumps the Brawler this turn too, which is massive. Stonecoil's an infinite chump to Brawler too. Yeah, but this has Trample, right? So if they go like Land of Crow Noir, I guess the upside is that this is tapped, so they can't attack me with it this turn. But it is really bad if they go Land of Crow Noir. Well, they shocked. That's not good. Hopefully it's just Chariot. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of do. If I double block, I lose both my things. I may not want to double block here. I could just take 5, right? It's not a big deal. How close am I to killing them? I guess not that close. Yeah, I'm gonna take 5. I think Aspirant might be one of my best draws, or another Serpent. Another Serpent is insane. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. So now we can just go green-white, go to 8, make a 4/4. Do we have lethal is the question. We gotta have close to lethal, right? It wasn't lethal, right? It was 13 minus 5 is 8 plus 2 is 10. They go to 1. They weren't dead, but they were basically dead. That was a sick draw. Okay, against boats, it's not really a lot I want to do here, right? Shaper bad, Sphere bad, Invasion bad, Rip bad, maybe Portable Hole to kill elves, and potentially Copter. I do not give a shit about Copter, though. It's like maybe Hole over Snakeskin Veil. Although Veil is really good against a Crow-Noir, because the issue is, because I'm making a bunch of big idiots, a Crow-Noir is exceptional against me, so I kind of want to keep the Veils for a Crow-Noir. Yeah, I could cut the Ram-Throughs, maybe? Could also trim on 1-drops on the draw. If I trim, like, 1 Ram-Through... Maybe I cut the Bondwardens. Yeah, try something like this. Or we could even do... I kind of want to keep both Ram-Throughs. Let's try this. Being able to kill, like, a Stormseeker or a Chariot seems kind of important. Am I so sleepy today? This hand is incredible. Excellent. Wish I was in the play, but, you know, that's Pioneer for you. This hand is very painful, though. It does, you know, it is Temple Guard Mana Confluence, which is a little sketchy, but obviously never mulliganing. Did I eat a big lunch? No, I only had breakfast. I don't eat lunch anymore, really. I eat breakfast and dinner. I usually skip lunch. Yeah, it could be the meds, too. That could be making me a little drowsy. I feel so much better than I did yesterday, though. So much better. How do I lead with this hand? It might be like... Yeah, I got the Paxlovid stuff. That's what my doctor said. Could lead Scales. I'm gonna lead Scales. And then I can double 1-drop on 2. And if I draw a 3rd land, I can go 3rd 1-drop Avatar on 3. Stormseeker would be bad. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Oh, I forgot to replace my basics. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I forgot to replace my basics, chat. They said 5 days. Quarantine for 5 days, and then I think it's an additional 5 days, so it's 10 days total. That's awesome, Snack Bar. Congrats, buddy. That's sick, dude. Happy to hear it. Yeah, tell me what diet you're on. I want to lose some weight, too. It's amazing. Bone Crusher. What's up, E? Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. All that good stuff. Yo! Bow and skin keep. I got 5 on it. It's a cheat code. What kind of cheat code are you talking about? E, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. If you didn't get one, dodged in the chat. That is very, very nice of you. Thank you, E. Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays to you as well. Thank you very much, E. Cheat codes IRL. The miracle I will send to you on DMs. All right. I gotta try something. I need to go back to the gym too. They just opened up a Planet Fitness like 15 minutes from my apartment, but I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I'm just too lazy to go. But I need to not be lazy, of course. Go to 6 here? How do I race them if I go to 6? I don't know, we'll figure it out. What is gym? Spending 1 hour in the gym every 3 and 4 days. I know. I just need to not be lazy. I have a home gym and I don't always feel like going either. Fair, yeah. I'll check it out later, Snack Bar. I'll check it out. Are they just not attacking? What the fuck? Why are they not attacking? Alright, I'm gonna attack you. I assume they don't block. I'm casting at least one of these. The question is, do I cast the second one? It doesn't change the clock, right? Because it's 8 damage, they go to 9, and next turn it's 10. So I don't need to cast the second one. I need to cast the first one so Stormseeker doesn't flip, though, is the thing. But I don't think there's a reason to cast the second one. And this is good if they go, like, Land of Crone War or something, then I just blow them out. Hopefully they just go this and haste it. It's annoying because it has Vigilance. So we're going to be going to 4. And they have a Chump Blocker. Okay, that's going to be tough. Only attacking with Sentinel. Okay. What do we need to draw here? Ram Through? Ram Through kills them. I'm at 6. Just like any blocker is good too. It's a pretty good blocker. Do I play it pre-combat, right, for 3 to evolve the experiment one and then just send both. Math though. Do I die if I send both? They don't have to block both. They can just chump the experiment one with Sentinel. And will it evolve at 3? Yes, it will. It's going to be a 4/4. I'm saying spend 3 mana to make it a 4/4 to evolve this. I don't know if I die. I think maybe I do. Like, if they only block with Sentinel... Well, we can think about this. If they only block with Sentinel, they chump here, we say, okay, take 5, go to 4, play Bone Crusher, haste. I can just block Bone Crusher and take 3 and go to 3, right? So, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I think there was only 1 copy of Mana Confluence, right? Yeah, there's only 1 copy. So, like, it is aggressive, but, I mean, it's only 1 copy. It should be fine, right? Okay, just don't cast the Snakeskin Veil. Let this happen. Yeah, there's no reason to cast Veil, I think. Unless they double block, of course. Alright, so they go to 4. Yeah, there is a lot of duels already. Maybe you can get away with not playing it. Just play like a basic Plains or something. It might be fine to not play it. Alright, they're going to cast the Crone War, and then they're going to skip to the Snakeskin Veil, because Snakeskin Veil is goated. I think not. Not today, buddy. Not today. Ooh. Maybe I should play more Scales. Kavruga's kind of awkward, though, because they have fucking... What do I play first? I think I played Pelt Collector first, right? Yeah. They have a bunch of lockdowns, and this deck is really bad against lockdown. Are we not playing anything in the sideboard for lockdown? Yeah, that's a problem. I didn't realize that at first, but we really should be playing, like, Get Lost in the sideboard for lockdown. It's the best way to sequence this. Yeah, or Boseiju's. Yeah, Command would be good, too. I don't know how I want to sequence this. I don't want to double Scales this turn, because I want to be able to go double spell next turn. So I think it's Aspirant into Scales Avatar. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. I can't not double spell next turn, you know what I mean? I'm playing a Pioneer Open soon. What deck do you recommend into Amalia? I really think that our boats list had a fine Amalia matchup. Because, like, you have the one main deck Ferocidon, which you effectively have 5 copies of, and against Amalia, if you know they're playing Amalia, all you have to do is just mulligan to either the one Ferocidon or Elf plus Huntsman's Redemption, and they don't really play a lot of outs to it game 1. Yeah, Blue-White Control also very good against Amalia. Alright, don't lock down me, please. They definitely have it. God damn it. You know, they can't always have it, right? They can't always have it. Except for when they do always have it. I'm struggling trying to cast the Scales. Yeah, Amalia is very, very bad against blue-white. Bro, stop. The boat has a bad matchup, do everything? That's not necessarily true. Could play it out. I guess I'll play it out. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing an event where your only goal is to defeat Amalia, you should play blue-white control. The issue is, I don't really think that blue-white's, like, that great against a lot of everything else, so... Yeah, not having a single out in the board to lock down is, less than ideal. Let's say that. Less than ideal. I'm gonna cut my Veils, too, because they just don't have spot removal. I guess I can keep in one. Blue-White Lotus or normal Blue-White? Normal Blue-White. Blue-White Lotus is just unplayable. Like, look at the win rate for Blue-White Lotus at the RC. It's just not a good deck. It's so bad. Maybe they sequenced their lands improperly. Yeah, that's true. They just also they didn't read the guide, the sideboard guide that tells you how to sequence your lands properly. The command is strong, I see Wolf. Is Grixis Phoenix a meme or actually decent? No, that deck is very good. I think it is probably the best version of Phoenix. Alright, well, if you have locked out, I'm gonna scoop. Maybe I should be mulling this hand. I don't know. There's no shot this hand's a mull, though. I don't think. I'm just gonna play Avatar. It's more damage. Am I happy that Blue-White won the RC? I mean, no, I wouldn't say I'm happy that Blue-White won the RC. But, I mean, it kind of makes sense. A lot of decks that people played had, you know, bad matchups into blue-white. So it's not surprising that it won. I'm not even looking at the rest of their hand. I just took the lockdown and assumed it was right. Yeah, it was right. It was definitely right, by the way. Like, they can flames me, but I can just sack this. Yeah, but I can sack this if they flames me, so it's not that bad. They kind of have to make the trade, right? Because if they let me keep the Lightshield array in play, that's just much worse for them. They're not casting flames? That seems insane. Oh, because they can binding the Lightshield array. Right, got it. Well, they have Foundry. Chat, they have Foundry in hand. Why are you saying they have no red mana? It's fine, though, because they're going to go end-step binding Lightshield array, and then we're going to have a Stonecoil and an Experiment one that don't die to Radiant Flames. So it's fine. It's not a big deal. They're going to go to 6, and we're going to have 2 4/4s in play, so I think we still win. Unless they rip Verdict and go, like, Landfire's Verdict. But they have to kill Lightshield array. They don't have a choice. Oh. So we know their hand is Flames, Foundry, Fires. What if I just sack Lightshield array here? They take 10, go to 6. I mean, I have 2 4/4s in play. Their Flames does nothing, right? Why would I not sack? If I let it resolve, they take 6, go to 10. Then I get counters. They Flames me. I don't know. It's kind of close. It's kind of close. It's bad if they draw Verdict if I do it now. Avatar will also survive. Oh, because the Avatar gets a counter. Oh, so now if they cast Flames, I can just let it resolve because it only kills Pelt Collector. Okay, sure, I'm in. I forgot the Avatar was going to get a 4th point of toughness, too. Yeah, no, their Flames just does nothing now. I think they were supposed to cast Flames last turn. I'm not sure it would have mattered, but I think they were definitely supposed to cast Flames last turn and trade the Flames for the enchantment. Because they put themselves in a position where Flames just did nothing, you know? This hand sucks. Right, yeah, I would lose the Verdict too, that's what I said. If they drew Verdict up the top. Okay, this hand's good. I don't think my left total matters. This hand's very good. You define Invasion. They have a lot of sweepers. We can kind of play around Flames. Like our creatures kind of outsize Flames relatively quickly. So I think this hand is Scales into Brawler. Yeah, Scales into Brawler into Avatar. And just pray they don't have Lockdown. No, it's just like pretty stock Scales. Nothing too crazy. You just gotta get the Scales Copium out of the way every once in a while. This card gets fucking huge. Scales Brawler double 1-drop. Double 1-drop is bad because this only triggers once per turn. So I'd rather just play Avatar next turn, I think. Did I say Claudio Scales list? Did he post the list? No, I didn't see it, but Warden does look kind of sick in that deck. I didn't know if he posted it or not. Do you have a link? Because I'm looking through his Twitter and I can't find it. Here it is. Oh, yeah, that's not the deck list, though. Oh, here it is. Okay. It's in the replies. So, 2 module, 4 hole, 2 Skrill, 4... I do like Warden with Scales. That is kind of sick. Teething Wormlet. Makes sense if you're going to add more artifacts. I don't know that I love Smithy. I also don't know what this card does. Resolute is fine. Yeah, so he's doing, like, Smith and a bunch of artifact synergy. Could be okay. I'll bookmark it for later. That's a bookmark for me. Stupid lockdown. Stupid lockdown. So I guess we go Warden. Aspirant counters on itself to make a bigger Avatar next turn. We kind of have to just go on this and hope it's good enough. Oh, I didn't even notice that you tagged me. Bro, come on! Fuck off! Come on, man! Alright, here's my last wave of gas. It's all I got left. It's all I got left, man. It's all I got left, boys. Surely they don't have a third lockdown, right? Okay, nice card. Protection from multicolored. Do we offer the trade? I guess? I'm trying to think. Nah, fuck that. I like my 4-3 more than your 4-4. I can also find ways to make my 4-3 not trade, but their 4-4. Yeah, Secret Reach. I mean, I don't want to block. Okay. That's a reason to not attack last turn. That was actually a pretty good draw. So we play this pre-combat. I guess I can't attack with the Stonecoil now. But I can offer the trade of Avatar for Heliod. And then if they don't take this trade, now I have the Nicol Bolas on check with the Stonecoil. So we're like kind of in the same weird spot. Okay. Imagine if we had Back to Nature in this matchup. Brother. I'm just gonna block. Okay. Attack happens. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna go ahead and declare a block. We send everything? I think so. They probably have to trade for Experiment 1 and take 7. They just have Binding anyways. God damn it. Fine. It's crazy how we were, like, still in this game through double lockdown. I mean, we're probably no longer in this game, but, you know, they needed, like, more than just double lockdown. Pretty crazy. They discarded Fires? Interesting. Maybe they just drew that for turn? I don't know. Okay. Alright, you win. Man. Tough. The fact that we almost fought through double lockdown is pretty impressive, though. I'm gonna keep this. Why didn't I go Enigmatic in Atlanta? I maybe should have. I do think that that deck had a pretty good matchup spread. Oh, this matchup has to be unwinnable, right? Yeah, we're like 0% on this matchup. Just literally dead. I do think Enigmatic had a good matchup spread. I think it was good into this deck. Decent. Like, you're unfavored against blue white, but you can win. You're insane against Rakdos. So maybe I should have played Enigmatic. I really wanted to play Copter, you know. Okay, well. Cool deck. Cool deck. Alright, just kidding. I'm back to hating Pioneer. Figured I'd burn everything. I am now back to hating Pioneer. Yeah, they banned Card. It's fixed, guys, right? This hand's good. It's probably not good enough. Man, a lot of people ask me about Timeless Hailton. I really want to get into it, but it is so unbelievably expensive. Like, I would say that I have a fairly extensive Arena collection. I've been playing Arena since basically day one. I played, like, a shit ton throughout the first, like, probably the first 5 sets. I have every single card from all those sets, like all the Shocklands. I have a ton of staples. And even, like, more recently when I was testing for San Diego, I got back into Arena and grinded and grinded. And even with all of that, I still, like, don't even think I'm close to building a Timeless deck, which is insane. So as much as I want to get into it, it is just so cost prohibitive. And, like, all of the staple cards that are, you know, commons in papers, like Dark Ritual and Counterspell and all these cards, they're all fucking rares, you know? It's so crazy. What's more damage, Brawler or Mentor? I think Brawler is more damage next turn. Okay, Brawler. ETBs is a 3/3. Counter here, doesn't pump this. Mentor. I think Brawler is better. I will offer this trade for sure. I know they're never taking the trade, but I'll offer it. Ban scams so they can unveil the real scam rare counter spells. Bro, you don't have the turn 3 again? Come on! What the fuck, dude? Jesus Christ, man. Come on, dude. What the fuck? So stupid. That's the issue. Okobalt, thank you very much for the 11-month resub. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Appreciate the support. I mean, that's not necessarily true, Tonber, because their entire deck is just 17,000 pieces of the combo. Like, it just doesn't matter how much interaction you play. That deck is clearly broken. It's so obviously broken. I know you did. Which is why you know how broken it is. Yeah, Counterspell, Bolt, Dark Ritual, like, come on. Alright. Agree to disagree, I guess. Agree to disagree. This is like when I told you that mono green was a problem and you were like, nah, it's fine. You know, that's like that's kind of like the conversation that we're having now. I'm gonna play this for 2 so I can hold up Veil. And by 2 I mean 1. I guess there's no reason to play this Bondwarden pre-combat, since I'm putting the counters on itself. If you want a not Murktide blue-red deck in Modern, just Trophy but just Sky Fair Breach. I was never a big fan of that deck. It's probably fine. I just don't vibe. But you know, it's not. It's all about vibes. I just don't vibe with that deck. Combat. Probably gonna get Extinction Evented next turn. All right, go. Yep. Combat. Should have maybe played the Scales pre-combat in case they forced me to cast the Snakeskin Veil here. Sure. So I think their plan is block the Stonecoil and event the other 2. So I'm just gonna do this. Turns out I should have played the Scales pre-combat. But now we can just play Experiment 1. I guess this is worse if they have exactly Languish. Yeah, it's kind of the same into Extinction Event, right? Unless they go, like, land, event, push. Right? Event, odd, and then push the Stonecoil. Alright, against blue-black control, I would like to bring in these and these. Cut the Ram-Throughs, the Bondwardens. Probably shave on some of the other 1-drops. I want to keep all the Veils. Like, what's my next worst card against blue-black control? Maybe Stonecoil? I don't want to cut too many creatures, though. I do have a lot of spells right now is the issue. I have 14 non-creature spells. Any chance I ever shave Scales? No, probably not against blue-black. Against the lockdown decks, there's a reasonable argument to doing that. Doesn't Shapers and Veil do the same thing? Yeah, but like, don't I want more copies of that card? You know what I mean? Maybe it's worse if they have more sweepers. I could see Sanctuary not being as good. Maybe like 2, shave one of these, shave a Pelt Collector. Try something like that. Sure. Wouldn't you rather have Sanctuary than Veil? Not necessarily, because Veil is actually a counterspell. Right? Whereas, like, if I'm just drawing more shit, like, more bad cards off of the Sanctuary, then it's like, who cares, you know? Like, I think I'd rather have the actual counterspell. It's close, though. Could have maybe baited with Brawler. Okay, your turn. Ban every card until Persistent Petitioners is the only playable deck. You probably don't have to go far for that one. I'm going to play around some kind of weird, like, Chwari Disruption or something. Probably just have Make Disappear. Could have maybe played Brawler first. I don't know what this card does. Target opponent exiles a creature or planeswalker they control with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Okay. Divination, good card. Powerful magic card. Is there any reason to play this Mentor? It gets them dead next turn, so that's a good reason to play it. Our opponent's blue-black control deck looks really, really good. You see, chat, the problem with blue-black control is that it's just a little too good. Oh, you're dead. Cool. Imagine not casting your removal spell on your main phase when I showed you Snakeskin Veil last game. Oh, no. Oh, they're still dead, though, right? 5. No, they go to 1? Oh, wait. No, they die, right? Greatest mana value, so I exile this. Right? They're still dead? I think they're still dead. Alright, that one. Cool. Good deck. Alright, let's get a little 3-2 prediction going. Man, blue-black control, what a great deck. I had a couple people ask about him. I also got to meet Randy. By the way, chat, if you haven't checked out Heavy Play, be sure to check them out. !Heavy Play. Get you a little code for a little discount on your first order. What am I playing first? Against Basic Island. Let me think about this. Kind of want to go Experiment 1 into Brawler into Scales Serpent. So let's lead on Experiment 1. I think that makes sense. Jake Man, thank you for the 20-month resub. But yeah, no, I had a lot of people ask about it. There's some really cool stuff. Shredder. Big shreds. So I can't really attack here. Yeah, this matchup doesn't seem great. Not a big fan of this matchup. And I kind of have to double spell next turn. Yeah, at least not game 1. Game 2 we got like rips and shit. Brown sleeves, yes. So Heavy Play, I actually have a set right here. Hold on. Where did I put them? Alright. I got a set. I'll show you. So this is what the sleeve looks like. Right? So you have at the top, normal sharp corners, but you'll see at the bottom, if you astute viewers will notice, that is a rounded corner at the bottom. So the concept with that is when you're shuffling them, they're a lot smoother to shuffle because the corners don't get caught. You know what I mean? So like if you see, I can't get a good angle, but see, it's a lot more smoother because the corners don't get caught. You know, so much smoother. Now, I will say I have had people, a few people tell me that they've had issues with corners cutting. Like cutting, by cutting, I mean like, you know, they keep breaking and stuff, but like, look at that. Not a single one of those are chipped at all. So the sets they sent me have been fine. So, and I mean, it's just, it's always going to, every single sleeve that you buy, there's always going to be some, regardless of what sleeve company you buy from, there's always going to be some that are, you know, but they're great. I love them. And they got the deck boxes too, which have the Equip Mag system, so you can just magnetically attach your decks. They have the playmats have the Equip Mag system too, so you can attach the deck box to the playmat as well. A lot of cool stuff. Right, exactly, yeah. And it's a lot easier to notice when you're like shuffling a card upside down. Tactical reload deck cases, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to trigger the shredder here. What is this brand? Heavy Play. It's our sponsor down here. !Heavy Play for more information. And you can be sure to use promo code Doomwake for 10% off your first order at checkout. And I get a little bit of a kickback if you use my code. And then I have the playmat somewhere over here. I'll show you how the playmat works. I mean, it's pretty simple. So this is the playmat, right? It even like folds up too. So you have like your normal, this is like the same material that your playmats would normally be made out of. Folds up in a nice little thing. And then you take the deck box and you just throw it right on the magnets. And there you go. Deck box on the playmat. Nice and, you know, carry it around. Don't lose the deck box. It's a really cool stuff. That was my sponsored demonstration. Hashtag ad. Do the magnets mess up your foils? Not to my knowledge. I don't think they do. They improve your upkeep go-goes. True. Very, very true. Yeah, I think it's just like a hit or miss. Like some packages are a little bit better. The one thing I will say is specific. I don't know if it's like if they make, or if it's just like if they use different material when they're making that specific color. But I have a pack of white, a pack of green, and a pack of gray. And for whatever reason, the white sleeves appear to be like significantly. Like they're much smoother, and they definitely haven't damaged at all. So I don't know if they use different material for making that specific color, but I have noticed that those felt a little bit better. I'm just gonna play a big Stonecoil and say what up. Attack for 6. Hope this is good enough. Dead Lighting Axe, but it'd be a third axe. Surely they don't have a third axe, right? Angu88, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Welcome back, Angu. That's bad. Yeah, I wonder if it's just like the white and the black ones, or they use different material for them. Also dead to this. Block here, take 9. Yeah, gray, blue, and red from their Kickstarter campaign, but they all have the same issue at the rounded edges. Yeah, I think it's just like it's. Again, I've heard a bunch of different things. The ones that I have seem to be fine, like the green ones. Like I just showed you those green ones. Not a single one of those has split yet. The gray ones that I had for the RC and the RCQ or the 5K on Sunday, those ones had a little bit of splitting issues. But the green ones and the white ones that I got initially when Randy sent me the care package, those did not have any issues. So, it's kind of weird. I want the rips. Do I want the sanctuaries? Probably. Maybe I want sanctuary over snakeskin. I don't know. It's a lot of that effect. Probably don't want this. Maybe just two-shaper. Let's try two-shaper. Do the boxes have dice trays? So they have separate. So they have the deck box, and then they also have dice box. So the dice box is separate from the deck box, but it's like this. It's about, if to give you the size to scale, it's, you know, about the size of the first third of your finger, and then the dice box opens up like that. You put the dice in there, and then this also has the magnets on the back. Get up, get up. Hand's not ideal. I think I should mulligan. Okay, we can work with this. And by work with this, I think this hand's very good. How strong are the magnets? Pretty strong. I mean, like, you know, both these deck boxes are full, and I can like shake them around and move them around, and they're just kind of chilling. So, magnets are pretty strong. How do the magnets work? I mean, they just like, they're on the back of the deck box. See? So they just like, boop, attach to each other. Through magnetic fields, yeah. Hey Siri, how do magnets work?
Object that produces a magnetic field. This is responsible for the most notable property. A force that pulls on other ferromagnetic materials.
This is like the dream start against Phoenix, by the way, is just like, wow, they just cast Picklock? What the fuck? What the fuck? Deal. Yeah, we are chilling. This is like, it's like playing Prison, you know? It's like starting on Chalice into Blood Moon against somebody. It's like the same thing. You just like can't cast any spells. Because they all don't do anything. This thing has Vigilance, that's cheating. That's not fair at all. Yeah, that's just not remotely fair. Don't counter my thing, please. They're gonna Fiery Impulse my thing in response. Okay. I would like to go to combat. And then post-combat, I would also like to cast a Avatar of the Resolute. Alright, your turn. Now we are Bing chillin'. Reach, by the way. Thank God we found the answer to this 1-3. They lack critical information. How good are the sleeves with double sleeving? So they actually have their own inner sleeves. And their inner sleeves are also rounded. So, like, they recommend you to use... I haven't tried using other inners with those, but they do recommend, obviously, to use their inners because, you know, their inners are also rounded. But I haven't tried it the other way. How do you feel about Avatar Veil so far? Veil's been sick. Avatar's been hit or miss, but I do like Veil a lot. Sounds good, Snack Bar. Have a great evening. Thank you again for stopping by. Shout out to our lovely Oil Prince Snack Bar. Thank you very much, buddy. Round sleeves. Yeah, this is Heavy Play. They make their own rounded sleeves. If you would like to check them out, ! Heavy Play. And be sure to use code DOOMWEEK at checkout for 10% off your next order. But I couldn't do that. Alright, just open on... I was going to say open on Shapers into Rest in Peace again. I'm still going to mull this hand. Where are the sensor bars? I got you. Hold on, I have to stay right here. Alright, so we did this earlier. Hold on, let me make it a little bit bigger. Alright, 10 gift subs and I remove the sensor bar. I have to stay like this, though. Dude, I don't know how they do that. They have to stay in, like, the exact same position without moving any of their muscles. It's kind of wild. I'm on the draw. Let's do it. Odar Sven, thank you for the tier 1 5 months. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that, Odar. Yeah, this is the new Twitch meta. You gotta teach DT how to do that. It's easy. Had it the whole time, by the way. We don't have the Rest in Peace this time, though, is the issue. Play this one first. Gotta put the most recent sub bar, most recent sub name on the sensor bar. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. What'd they get? They got... It doesn't say. Look at this. Look at the chat log. So look, it says... Mills, Pathway, Shredder, Pathway, Vents. Oh, they bricked. It says chooses blank, but they bricked. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. That's why they didn't choose anything, because they bricked. Let's play this. Let's go to combat. Should I trigger the Shredder? Is there really a reason to? I don't think so. It's gonna pass. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I have no idea. The thing is, they're probably going to be able to trigger it this turn. Yeah, like they found a cantrip. Your channel points as the reason to trigger Shredder, true. Yeah, that's fair. At least you're being honest. Sounds good, Magical. Have a good day, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Do they not have a land here? That'd be so good for me. I can make a 5/5 and a 6/6 next turn. That'd be pretty huge. Okay, they do have a land. They have Cruise. Okay, that's also fine. They have no Phoenixes. They also don't have a good block here, so they might as well attack. Like, are they chump blocking? Seems like they might be. Okay, now do I double spell? Thinking about it. Because I can go Experiment 1 Brawler. Do you think that they chump block if I attack for 6? Well, I mean, at that point, there's no reason. Oh, you're saying play Brawler pre-combat? Okay. Because if I play Brawler pre-combat... Like, okay, what I want to do is I want to attack for 6. Why don't I just attack first, right? Because I'm attacking for 6 either way. Oh, but the issue is if they don't block, then I have to go Brawler pass. So I'm missing an extra counter on Brawler if I don't play Brawler first. I mean, I'm just gonna cast the Brawler, and then just like be okay if they don't chump block. You know what I mean? Because then I still just have a massive fucking Brawler. I just have a 6/6 and a 5/5. Your stream died. How'd your stream die? Is Twitch having issues? My stream seems fine. Yeah, I'm just not gonna cast the Experiment 1 now. I'm not giving you free loots. Get out of here. Not today. Sure. I, in fact, would... I'm not going to Ashen F6, though, because I could hit the Snakeskin. Alright. Aspirant successfully bounced. Hot Girls, thank you for the 6-month resub. Welcome back. It was fun to meet you as well. Thanks again for the 6 months, buddy. Welcome back. 4-2 with Goblins in the 10k. Yeah, I think X2 was dead for top 16, right? So probably no reason to play it out from there. There you go, Brutus. Always happy to help. Well, our opponent has dealt with all of our stuff. Now I feel like a fool for not playing the Experiment 1 last turn. You know, you're a little late to the party. Just a smidge late to the party. I have green, white, and gray. I wanted to get black, but they were sold out of black in Atlanta. Oh, okay, yeah, if you 0-2, then you didn't have a shot. Oh, man, this is tough. Alright, I'm gonna cast... Rest in Peace Aspirant? I think? I'm just gonna die to these flyers, though. Probably should have just triggered the Shredder last turn. I think I time-locked myself too much by not triggering it. Should have also maybe played Aspirant first. Although, if I played Aspirant first, then they could have had... yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. They just have another Phoenix. Ugh, that's also really bad. Take 7, go to 6. Yeah, we're just dead. Tough. Yeah, I mean, like, I thought I was doing fine this game, but, like, them having both Bounce Spell and Lightning Axe that turn was kind of gross. Like, if they only had one of those, I think I was winning easily. And they kind of had to have both of them to have a shot, but unfortunate. I mean, you know, that matchup is bad, but I think that that game 3 was definitely winnable if they had one less of the, you know, one less way to kill a big creature. Overall, deck was pretty sweet. We didn't get to cast Ram through, so I have no idea if this card's actually good. I was a big fan of Snakeskin Veil. I like Avatar, although I don't know if you want to play 4 copies. Maybe like 2 to 3 is correct. Bondwarden's kind of whatever. I want to play like 1 to 2 Soul Cauldron, because Cauldron is really nice with Experiment 1. So I want to do something like that. Potentially an Ozolith as well, just to have a 5th Scales, or I guess a 9th Scales. Some other things that you could maybe do. Like, I've spent a lot of time working on Scales, and this deck always feels like it should be good. Yeah, Kutsil could be more of a sideboard card. You wouldn't want to main deck it, but you could definitely sideboard that card. I don't know. This deck, like I said, it feels like it's always very, very close, but it's just missing like a very... I don't know. It's missing something, but I can't tell you what it's missing. It's close, though. It's a sweet deck, though. I like it. All right, I got to return these cards so we can rent cards for the last deck. Yeah, you need a way to kill... Lockdown.